Good morning, students. Today we shall read calculus. Calculus. Today remember tomorrow. आज न पढ़ले calculus. Calculus contains limit, continuity, derivatives, derivative, application of a derivative, integration, area, and a differential equation. Differential equations. We shall read one by one. Today we shall read limit first. Limit, limits. Suppose x is similar to a, imply that x minus a is, suppose x is equal to a, then x minus a is equal to 0. If x is similar to a, which imply that x minus a is similar to 0, that is, we say x tends to a, or x approaches to a, or x is similar to a, or x is nearly equal to a, or x is adjacent to a, or x is close to a, or x is neighbor to a, and we shall write this as x. We write this as x tends to a, approaches to a, nearly equal to a, similar to a, close to a, adjacent to a. And suppose the definition of limit. The limit extends to a of a function fx tends to L. Mathematically, fx minus L or modulus less than epsilon when x minus A or modulus less than delta, where epsilon and delta are very small positive numbers, where epsilons and delta are very small positive number. That means which can be written as the standard formula of limit. Limit extends to a, fx is equal to L, where where fx equal to the function and L is the limiting value and A is equal to limit. A is equal to limit. We have read a limit in first year. This same thing, just the formula the same as you have read in first year. The formula of limit x tends to 0 sin x by x is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0 tan x by x is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0 e to the power x minus 1 by x is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0 a to the power x minus 1 by x equal to log a to the base e. Limit x tends to 0 1 plus x to the power 1 by x is equal to e, and the limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to infinite, 1 plus 1 by x to the power x is equal to e. Seven, limit x tends to 0 log 1 plus x whole by x is equal to 1 to the base e. 8, limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to a x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a is equal to n into a to the power n minus 1. These are the formula for limit you have read in first year. The same is repeated here. Then taking this limit we shall find the continuity. That is your first chapter of your second year syllabus. So algebra for derivatives. Algebra. First limit x tends to a. Suppose fx and gx be two functions. Suppose a be any point by limit, then fx plus gx. Then limit of fx plus gx is equal to limit x tends to a fx plus limit x tends to a gx. Second, limit x tends to a fx minus gx, that is limit x tends to a fx minus limit x tends to a gx. Third, suppose limit x tends to a fx into gx. Dita function, suppose multiplication thile limit of first function into limit of second function. Suppose limit x tends to a fx plus limit x tends to a gx. Limit x tends to a fx into limit x tends to a gx, not plus but multiplications. Suppose limit x tends to a fx by gx equal to limit x tends to a fx by limit x tends to a gx, provided for all limit x tends to a gx is not equal to 0. Gx is not equal to 0. then 5. Suppose limit extends to a alpha into fx, where alpha is a constant. Where alpha is a constant, then this can be written as alpha into limit extends to a fx. जदि गोटे फंक्शन सहित गोटे कन्स्टांट मल्टिप्लिकेशन हो ताले कन्स्टांटा लिमिट बाहर को चली आस पार. देन सपोज लिमिट एक्सटेंड्स टू ए अल्फा fx प्लस बीटा of gx. This can be written as alpha into limit extends to a fx plus beta into limit extends to a gx. Suppose limit extends to a any constant only alpha, tell here alpha and beta were two constants. Here the limit of only constant is equal to the constant itself. Then nothing will change. That is invariant. The types of limits. Limit is divided into two types. One, your left hand limit that can be written shortly as LHL, and right hand limit that is RHL. Then examples, example criteria. Suppose LHL can be written as, suppose limit extends to a minus fx. This can be expressed as changing the limit. Suppose limit extends to 0, f of a minus h, and RHL is equal to limit extends to a plus fx. A plus represent that is the right hand limit, a minus is the left hand limit, a is the limit. So which can be expressed as changing the limit as h tends to 0, f of a plus h. So limit can be written as limit extends to a fx. Limit extends to a fx is equal to fa is equivalent to fa. The limit we have read in the first year, just I am repeating here again. Limit of a function exists. Limit of a function exists if and only if LHL is equal to RHL. जदि लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट मूल्यटा राइट हैंड लिमिट सहित सामान ताहले गोटे फंक्शन लिमिट एक्जिस्ट करिवो. अदरवाइज द लिमिट ऑफ ए फंक्शन डज नॉट एक्जिस्ट. ताहले इन ऑर्डर टू प्रूव दैट द एक्जिस्टेंस ऑफ ए लिमिट वी हैव टू प्रूव दैट द इट्स लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट इज इक्वल टू इट्स राइट हैंड लिमिट. जस्ट फॉर एन एग्जांपल, प्रूव दैट limit x tends to 3 4x plus 5 exist. In order to prove the existence of the limit, we have to show that its left hand limit is equal to its right hand limit. Then what is LHL? That is left hand limit. Left hand limit is equal to limit extends to 3 minus then 4x plus 5, which can be expressed as changing the limit h tends to 0. 4 whole into x can be replaced as 3 minus h plus 5. x ର ମୂଲ୍ୟରେ 3 minus h ଲେଖିଲେ limit h tends to 0 12 minus 4h plus 5, which is a limit which is equal to how much? Limit h tends to 0, that is 17 minus 4h, which is equal to, putting the limit as h tends to 0 is equal to 17. So LHL is equal to 17. Similarly, taking RHL, right hand limit extends to 3 plus, function is 4x plus 5. So changing the limit as h tends to 0, limit h tends to 0, 4 whole into 3 plus h plus 5, that is limit h tends to 0, 12 plus 4h plus 5, which is equal to limit h tends to 0, 17 plus 4h. Putting limit as h tends to 0, we shall get 17. Since LHL is equal to RHL is equal to 17, left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to 17, therefore the limit of this function, limit extends to 3, 4x plus 5 exist. Limit of a function exists if and only if LHL is equal to RHL. Since LHL is equal to RHL, so the limit of this function exists. Suppose just we shall take another example, then we shall come to our syllabus. These are the repetition of first year classes. The examples test the existence of limit extends to 0 mod x by x. In order to test the existence, we shall find the left hand limit and right hand limit. If left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, then limit of this function exists, otherwise limit doesn't exist. So proof, LHL is equal to limit extends to 0 minus the left hand limit of this limit is equal to limit extends to 0 minus of mod x by x. So changing the limit as h tends to 0, so x is replaced by x minus h modulus divided by 0 minus h modulus by 0 minus h, which is equal to 1. Minus h modulus is equal to plus h by minus h is equal to limit h tends to 0 plus h by minus h is equal to minus 1, not 1, minus 1. Similarly, RHL, limit extends to 0 plus mod x by x, which is equal to limit change as h tends to 0, limit h tends to 0, it is 0 plus h modulus by 0 plus h, which is equal to 1. since LHL is not equal to RHL, therefore the limit x tends to 0 mod x by x does not exist. Since left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit, therefore limit of this function does not exist in general. Using the formula for limit, we shall find the continuity. These are the very necessary for finding the continuity of a functions. Then come to continuity. A function is said to be continuous. The word comes from continuous, that is the adjective continuity. A function is said to be continuous if its limiting value is equal to its functional value. Definitions: a function is said to be continuous if its limiting value is equal to its functional value. जदि गोटे फंक्शनर लिमिटिंग भैल्यूटा फंक्शनल भैल्यू सहित समान ताले से प्रकार फंक्शन को आमे कंटिन्यूअस कहवा. दैट इज लिमिटिंग वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू द फंक्शनल वैल्यू. Then the function is said to be continuous. That is mathematically limit x tends to a fx is equal to f of a. Then his function is said to be continuous. Otherwise the function is said to be discontinuous. There are 4 cases arises. Suppose limit of the function exists. Sometimes limit of the function does not exist. Sometimes the functional value sometimes exists and does not exist. So if limit of this function exists and functional value also exists and both are equal, then the function is said to be continuous. When a function is said to be discontinuous, suppose limit of this function does not exist, then the function is discontinuous. Suppose functional value does not exist, then the function is discontinuous. Suppose they both are does not exist, then the function is said to be discontinuous. Suppose the limit of this function exists and functional value of also exists, but both are not equal, then the function is said to be not continuous, that is discontinuous. So a function is continuous in a special condition, both exist and equal.